Good morning, Africa. Welcome back to yet another episode of Good Morning Africa. It's a beautiful program that comes your way every weekday, 7 a.m. West African time, live on Cnetv. So amazing time it is. I hope you had a beautiful night. It wasn't easy. Always waking up this morning, coming to anchor this show. But I'm happy everybody is doing fine. We know how we run it on this show every morning. So we come here and we dissect every of the trending headlines, and I have a lot of them here, and also be able to look at some of the motivations for the day. We are here to get you started, help you get started for the day. Night is always a kind of difficult, but we are here to help you kickstart your day. And also we'll be looking at market updates. You know how we do it. We'll look at cryptocurrency market, we look at stock market, we look at commodity market, we also look at FX market. So after that, the headlines comes up, and after the headlines, we will also have our guest. So we have our amazing guest today. We still on the trading headlines and paying more attention on the Nigeria SEC regulation, which is very, very important. So we'll be able to be getting different opinions from different people from different backgrounds. So yesterday was also amazing. We've been getting different view from a legal practitioner yesterday. So today I will be getting some views from a fintech point of view, a fintech stakeholder will be joining us to comment on what we have on the how he sees the SEC regulations, because it also affects the fintech ecosystem. So after that, we'll do some recap. So it's going to be an amazing time out with you this morning, and also do well to follow Cnetv across all our social media handles at Cnetv1. I'm your anchor for the show, Lee. Stay tuned. We're going for a short break. When we return, we'll kickstart the show. We will be right back. Welcome back to the show. Still Good Morning Africa, live on Cnetv. So today, another beautiful morning. So we are going to be having interesting discussions. So we are starting out with motivation for the day. This is very, very important, most especially at this particular point in time in the crypto, most especially those that are in the crypto space. I know it's common for what we have today, the motivation word is discipline. So it goes across every sector, everyone, every individual. But we are focusing more on the crypto, most especially the crypto traders or enthusiasts. So we know how the market is currently at this moment. So it's not really going as expected. So we come here yesterday when we came here to look at the cryptocurrency market. We saw how it was not doing that well. Monday market was better than Tuesday market. So well, just in a moment we'll be able to look at that market. So while we are experiencing this, I don't know if I'll call it a bear season, but discipline is so much important. So when you are disciplined, it will really help you. So this is what, if you are a crypto trader, you are a business person, whatever it is, are you a hodler? You are hodling cryptocurrencies. So this is for you too. So discipline, you are going to be able to apply discipline here. So because discipline keeps your emotions, most especially when you want to buy or when you want to sell, when the market is not really, for people, when the market is really going down, you will be hearing some things like buy the dip and buy the dip. So some people buy the dip and it keeps going deeper. So discipline will help you to know when to buy the dip, not because everyone is saying buy the dip and you just go and buy the dip while it's still going deeper. And also discipline will also help you if you see that the market, even though you bought the dip and it's still going deeper, or you already have a portfolio and you see that the portfolio is really crashing, is discipline that will also help you to know when to sell or when not to sell. So some people sometimes regret it when they come up. Maybe if you act out of emotions, you didn't check your emotions, you go ahead maybe to buy and you see everything crashing, or you go ahead to sell. That used to happen to me some years ago when you is so bad, it's heartbroken for you to sell off or maybe an asset at maybe $1, and you after maybe 1 or 2 days or 3, you see that particular asset that you sold at $1 US dollars going from that 1, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5. You know how disappointing it is. And sometimes when you want to buy at 1, maybe you didn't say you want to wait and so that it will go to maybe below 1 and you see it going up. So those are things you have. So discipline will keep your emotions under control, and that's what makes a crypto trader, or what breaks a crypto trader. So this word discipline is what it can make you, and it can also break you. So it depends on how you apply it, but you have to know that you should be disciplined. So do not act out of emotions. Sometimes emotions are very, very bad here because you feel the market or what you are going through away from crypto traders. Even in life, discipline is so much important. Control your emotions. Whatever you want to do, check it out over and over. Think about it. So that's our word this morning, discipline, and it's very, very nice that you stay disciplined. So we'll go for a short break. When we return, we'll be looking at the market update. So we'll be looking at cryptocurrency market, stock, FS, and commodity. Do not go anywhere. We will be right back. Welcome back to the show. It's still Cnetv. Good morning, Africa. We are going to be looking at cryptocurrency market. After cryptocurrency market, we also look at stock, commodity, and FS market. So let's look at how our cryptocurrency market is faring today. So when you look at market, it's still trading sideways, not really losing much and not really going up. So the market, the entire cryptocurrency market, is still trying to recover from the shock some weeks ago. So if you look at the entire cryptocurrency market cap, you see that is at $1.33 trillion. That's the entire crypto market capitalization there. So I'll read it out: 1.33085815292. So that's approximately $1.33 trillion. So that's the entire crypto market capitalization, just gaining there 0.6%, not even up to 1% there. What if you look at the 24-hour trade volume, you see that is at $81.9 billion, 8196842370. So that's what the 24 hours crypto trade volume is. Still at the dominance, if you look at the dominance, crypto market dominance, Bitcoin is really dominating as usual, with the dominating with 42.7%. That's what it's really dominating with. So Ether is dominating at 18.0%. So those are the two major cryptocurrency that are dominating the market. So away from the crypto market, not away from the crypto market, away from the entire crypto market capitalization and Bitcoin and Ether dominance, we look at the prices of the top cryptocurrencies by market capitalization. So if you look there, you see that Bitcoin is currently trading at $29,796.8. So that's what Bitcoin is currently trading at, followed by Ether. So let's see what it gained before we move to Ether. It gained 1.5 in the last 24 hours, 1.5%. That's what Bitcoin gained. Looking at the number 2 on that list is Ethereum. Ether currently trading at $1,980.84. So it's still struggling to climb back to $2,000. So to maintain that $2,000 hallmark, you see that Bitcoin also is still trying to climb back to 30,000 price. So we still be observing that. Ethereum did not gain. It's lost by just a little there, 0.1%. That's what it really lost. If you look at number 3 there, Theta, we passed, that is a stable coin. Number 4 on the list there is BNB, that's Binance Coin. Really BNB is really recovering there, not doing so bad. So excuse me, BNB is currently trading at $330.60. So that's what it's really, the price keeps going there. 30 is going, also fluctuating, but just know that it's currently trading at $330. So it has gained 8% there, 8% in the last 24 hours. So BNB is not doing bad. It's doing well, trying to recover. I know before the crypto crash, BNB was trading close to $400, and you see that it's almost recovering what it lost before during the crypto crash caused by Luna and Terra. So let's look at next there, which is USD, still another stable coin. We passed that. SRP is number 6 on that list. If you look at SRP, you see that's repo. SRP is currently trading at 0.40742. So that's at 40 cents, $0.40. So it has not gained anything. It lost 0.2% in the last 24 hours. Next on that list is, okay, we passed that. Binance USD is a stable coin as well. Cardano is next on the list. Look at Cardano there. Cardano is number 8. So trading at 0.51. That's 51 cents. Cardano has lost 0.3% in the last 24 hours. Let's see how these cryptos are going to be recovering. So they have not really lost much, trying to recover what they lost maybe yesterday. So let's see how the markets perform this morning, because it's still early morning over here. I know the market is a 247 market, and also it's morning in Africa. I know in other part of the world there are some people at their afternoon, and some even still trying to wake up. So let's see how the market reacts. But this morning is not doing that bad. So away from Cardano, we look at Solana. Solana is currently trading at $48.72. So that's what it's currently trading at. It has really not gained anything. It has lost 1.8%. So number 10 on the list is Polkadot. So Polkadot, number 10 there. Okay, Dogecoin. They are fluctuating there. So a Dogecoin is currently trading at 0.827. So that's just 8 cents. I could remember Doge rose to almost $1 sometime this year. So, but the market today, Doge has lost 1% of its market value. So let's see how that is going to happen. So let's still keep observing the crypto market. So away from crypto markets, we are going to be moving over to stock. Let's see how stock is really performing. We just briefly look at a stock, so that we also know what is really happening there. Apple is currently trading at $140.36. Another one there is Cisco, currently trading at $43.77. So that's it. Intel currently trading at $41.67. Microsoft is currently trading at $259.6. Verizon is currently trading at $50.68. So that's for stock there. So we move over to commodities. So let's see how commodities are really outperforming this early morning over here in Africa. Commodity gold is currently at 1,856.67, though it's still fluctuating 1,855.20 now. Silver at 21.942. Copper at 4.2840. Platinum at 938.60. So away from that, we'll move over to FX. So if you look at FX there, euro is against dollar is at 1.0694. So that's euro against dollar. Pounds against USD there, US dollars are 1.2536. USD against USD against JPY, that's Japanese yen, is currently trading at 1.26.91. So USD against Canadian dollars is currently at 1.2837. Australian dollar against USD is at 0.7102. USD. So let's just stop there. So that's how far we can go with the market. Concluding that market round with FX, and you will see how everything is happening there. So the markets are still trying to recover. It's not only common in the crypto market. Every market is also facing its own challenges. So we believe everything will bounce back. Most especially, we'll be paying attention on the cryptocurrency market. So let's just take a quick break. when we return, we now look at some of the interesting headlines, and we'll have a conversation around that, and be able to bring in our guests. Just stay with us. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. Good morning, Africa, live on Cnetv. Okay, let's look at the headlines that we have today. Having been able to have the motivation for the day, and also looking at, we've been able to look at the different markets: crypto, FS, commodity, and stock markets. So let's look at some of the headlines we have here. So we are going to be looking at Stripe is now allowing their merchants to convert payment into Bitcoin automatically using OpenNode. So you could, if you are an industry player, that was in 2018, like 4 years ago. Stripe stopped accepting cryptocurrency as a means of payment. So they cited the reason being slow transaction speed, and also other excuses and reasons that they gave for stopping to accept cryptocurrencies. But now they are going to be start accepting cryptocurrencies again this year. So if you know, Stripe is a very big company. There is a payment company, so it gives customers now access to be able to spend or also convert their cryptocurrencies, and this is a very huge news for industry players. So they are teaming up with OpenNode to be able to start accepting this. So this announcement was made that's on Monday. So let's see how all this play out. Even this is coming out when the market is very at a very bad time for the market, but I know this will be also be cheering the market up a little. Let's see how that will play out. So because what we really need in the crypto market now is some good news. So this one coming, and other platforms, also institutional bodies are looking towards cryptocurrencies. So one of the reasons they cited there is irrespective of the uncertainty in the market, they believe in the future. So they have the future in mind So let's look at next story there before we start dissecting them one after the other. We look at Central African Republic. So they are looking to become crypto zone. So what it means that they are looking at having zero tax on BTC, both the gains and incomes. And you could also remember that Central African Republic is the second nation in the world to make Bitcoin a legal tender after El Salvador. So that they are the first in Africa to start accepting Bitcoin as a means of payment. And so also doing this, looking to have a zero tax on BTC gains and income. So it's going to also help. This will help attract more investment in that particular country, Central African Republic, and it's a very good one for such a nation to take such a bold step. So we really, it's a very good one to see that they are going to be having a zero tax zero tax on BTC, both the gains and income. So that's a very good one. As time goes on, we'll be also be digging deep on that particular headline. So we look at next on that list is Coinbase. So Coinbase this week, Coinbase entered the Fortune 500, coming in at number 437. So they became the first crypto company to join the list with over 7.8 billion in physical revenue in 2021. So if you don't know what Fortune 500 is, Fortune 500 is is a combination of a very successful companies, 500 of them in the United States of America. So for you to get into that list, you must have that revenue of over, that's around around from $6 billion. So you must have revenue from $6 billion and above to be able to be included in that list of Fortune 500. So this is a very good one for Coinbase. Last year Coinbase went public. A lot of discussions there, them going public, and also some of the expectations. Some analysts were saying they will have around $100 billion capitalization at the first day of trading on the stock market, but they were able to reach around 60 billion. We're not reaching up to that expectation, but also having good performance at the first day it was traded on the stock market. So that's a very good one. Them not only joining the list, so they came with the number 437. So that's they didn't even come maybe around 500 or so. So last year, those are this year's one was they have been calculated performance of every company last year. So this is how Coinbase performed last year. So next year's own will be done with this year's performance. That's a very big good one there for Coinbase. So these cryptocurrency companies are really performing well. Next on that headline there is Balenciaga now accepts Bitcoin and cryptos. So Balenciaga, which is a luxury, fashion luxury company, has started accepting cryptocurrencies. That's Bitcoin and other crypto. They are starting with Bitcoin and Ether, hoping that as time goes on, they will add more cryptocurrencies. This comes a few weeks after Swiss luxury watchmakers Tag Heuer dived into the crypto space. The Tag Heuer, they started with accepting about 12 cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin and Ether. That was a few weeks ago, which they made the announcement, and also they were able to say they will accept 6 stable coins. So that's a good one. After a few weeks, Tag Heuer dive into that. Tag Heuer is a luxury watchmaker, Swiss luxury watchmaker, diving there. But this week, Balenciaga now joined the league of fashion companies that can now start accepting cryptocurrencies. So what that means is that they are starting with, Balenciaga is a French company, but they have presence in America. So what it means is that they are starting with American customers. So anyone that is in America, you can easily buy, and also on their website, you can buy uh, any fashion, clothes, shoes, and the rest of them using cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ether. That's a very good news for the blockchain space and the crypto space. So these are very big, well-known companies, fashion companies accepting cryptocurrencies. So that's a very good one. We'll see how that will play out. So we are still also expecting some news in Africa to see one of these platforms, the fashion platform companies or e-commerce companies looking towards that direction. I know in Nigeria, because of the CBN stand against crypto, that has really affected many e-commerce or fintech companies that might have been looking towards that direction. So we also look, next on the headline is SEC Nigeria crypto regulations. CBN still mute after SEC regulations. So Central Bank of Nigeria is still mute on regulations, even though, yesterday we had that conversation around CBN after SEC Nigeria coming out with regulations, and the CBN, the Central Bank of Nigeria, still have not said any word on their stand when it comes to cryptocurrencies. Last 2021 February, you could recall that the Central Bank of Nigeria, that was February 2021, Central Bank of Nigeria prohibited financial institutions and banks from providing financial services to cryptocurrency companies, and that really affected the ecosystem. We saw a lot of startups in the ecosystem leaving the shores of Nigeria, looking elsewhere to ply their trade. And this that was a few weeks, just not up to 2 weeks, SEC Nigeria coming up with regulations, and that particular regulation has met criticism, a lot of them, and we will continue to talk about it. So we want you to be able to understand what actually is going on. What does it mean? Yesterday was much more insightful. Our guests from legal background throwing more light. So today we will continue on that conversation and other ones here. We're going to be having a fintech stakeholder joining us. He will be joining us. I'll be ushering him in very soon. We also look at that particular one. Why is CBN, the Central Bank of Nigeria, still mute? Also, yesterday our guest told us that if the finance minister of Nigeria does not say anything about it, that should be 26th. By 26th, if there is no word from that office, it means that that particular SEC regulation will stand unless a court order is being applied there. So we look at next. There is I know this will come much more maybe when we are trying to round up. We'll be looking at on more updates on Coinbase Extra Dubai Media Tour. So we are currently since last week the Coinbase Extra team, we are currently having a media tour in UAE, going different places, observing how everything is happening, having some conversations and meetings with stakeholders over there. Our main focus is to be able to draw more attention. What we stand here is to project Africa's creativity and goals and uniqueness to the rest of the world. So we have been having those conversations over there, seeing a way we could draw more investment, bring in more people into the Nigerian, not only Nigeria, African blockchain space. So we are here representing the rest of Africa. So we have your interest at heart. So that's how far we go with the headlines. We still have a lot to discuss around these headlines. So I'll be going for a short break. When we return, I'll be checking if I'll be returning with our guest. Then we'll be able to dissect these topics, pay more attention on the SEC Nigeria cryptocurrency regulations. Do not go anywhere. We will be right back. Good morning, Africa. Welcome back to the show, live on Cnetv. So we've gone so far this morning on our conversation. I'll just take through what we have done so far. So we'll be able to start with the introduction, and we'll be able to look at the motivation for the day. We looked at different markets, the stock market, cryptocurrency market, FS market, and commodity market. So we also looked at the headlines, amazing headlines that we have here. Stripes now allowing their merchants to convert payments into Bitcoin automatically using open node. So I explained that a bit. We also looked at Central African Republic looks to become crypto zone. So zero tax on crypto, no, zero tax on Bitcoin gains and income. So Coinbase, on the other hand, has entered the Fortune 500, coming in at number 437, which makes them the first cryptocurrency company to join the list with over 7.8 billion in physical revenue in 2021. Also look at Balenciaga now said Bitcoin and cryptos. So good news there. We looked at SEC Nigeria crypto regulation. CBN still mute after that particular regulations. There has not been a word from the Central Bank of Nigeria when it comes to these SEC regulations, and it has left everyone talking. We also looked briefly after our conversation Coinbase Extra Dubai Media Tour. So amazing work the team is really doing over there. And so today we're going to be also looking at the SEC Nigeria, pay more attention there. SEC Nigeria cryptocurrency regulation. So we've been able to get our opinions, people from different backgrounds. So to know Dr. Babatunde Brema, the COO FinTech Association of Nigeria, is joining us to input his own opinion on that particular SEC Nigeria cryptocurrency regulations. You're welcome, Dr. Tunde.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's our pleasure having you. I hope you are doing well today.
Yes, thank you.
No, it's our pleasure once again. So let me just get your opinion on that, talking about the SEC Nigeria cryptocurrency regulation. How, from your own generally, how would you assess that particular regulation?
Okay, so my assessment, I mean, the way I look at regulation is the fact that we have one. So we're better off than not having anything. So that's the way to start. Is it a perfect regulation? Well, I mean, no spirits, they are flesh and blood. So the world is not likely to be perfect. Will it get perfect? I think so. I guess that with time, as we start to use it and we start to see where issues are, the world come back to review these regulations. That's I'm very sure of. I mean, because in terms of the engagements that we've had with them. So I think that it's a starting point. I mean, I know that there are a lot of complaints. I mean, even we made inputs into it. The issue of capitalization. I mean, that capitalization should be tiered. That you have in the bank industry, you have tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 banks. So we should tier the participation there, but then in their own, I mean, well, I think that it's a starting point. I mean, let's start from there. Then let's work with them. See, we regulate, continuously engage with them. And as we engage and as we use, I mean, apply the regulation, use that particular regulation, and they also see where the issue, I mean, they will and make those adjustments. Those will be my comments. Summary of the regulation.
Okay, that's very nice. Looking at that should be 2020 or about
a working committee was set up with the SEC, which the FinTech is a part of that. And we have been hearing from some industry players that most of the things that was discussed with the SEC was not acknowledged in those regulations.
Like I said, so regulators, the way they see things is different from the way we see things. And where they disagree, they will go ahead how they see it. But in operations, when the operations start and they start to see where they come back to the drawing board. You know, I mean, like I always, in mathematics, they say 100% zero is still zero, But if you have 1%, it's something. So that's what I'm saying. Let's start using this. And then when they see the issue, they would be will. I mean, I'm not talking about the SEC. I would say that they listen. I mean, they not disagree, but where they see issues, they're willing to engage, and that's one thing that's what's it called. So we continue to engage them, despite the fact that we might see flaws in it. We don't agree with everything in it. We'll continue to engage. And that's the beauty of where we have the regulator forum at the FinTech NGL, that we'll be able to, the next forum, will be able to engage, discuss, raise these issues again, and the direct representative will also go back, despite the fact that we've documented our own positions are. However, that we also need that a lot of factors have led to this particular regulation. And maybe it's good that, because people saying things, everybody knows, but it's good to have the facts. And so sometime last year, there was a review of Nigeria by FATF and GIABA that gave Nigeria a very poor rating. And Nigeria had up to October this year to rectify a lot of those issues, or else Nigeria goes on the FATF gray list. Yeah, if you're aware, Mauritius was in that same position, and UAE is even in that same position right now. And I know that they need a lot of things to try and put in regulations and things like that. So and that led to a lot of engagement. And I know that the regulators did a lot of engagement, especially wanting records and things that returns from providers. Now, the data they have will inform some of the things that they've done. And one thing that really happened, and I'm going to be very frank about, is that when we're in the financial sector, returns to regulators are not discretionary, they're obligatory, they're statutory things that we must do. And from the feedback that gave us, only the big players sent in their returns. So if the data they have is some big players, then the regulation they're going to do is going to be biased towards the data that they have.